Hey everyone, Amanda Coulon with TechZulu.com. I am very excited to announce to you the winner of the very first Caplinked business plan competition. I am here with Marie Wold. She's the co-founder of OnRelay. How are you?
Very good, Amanda. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us here today. So Caplinked came up with this business plan competition where people submitted from all over the place, all of their different business plans. It was put forth to a panel of judges that had some pretty amazing names. I think there was Idea Lab, Rincon Venture Partners, some serial entrepreneurs. So you got in front of some amazing people, right? I mean, there are about 5 of you that presented live once those finalists came through. How was that to present live?
Oh, it was very excellent. Unfortunately, I can't take all the credit. My co-founder, Ivar Plata, as well actually presented. So it wasn't just me.
So but you were behind the scenes helping put the plan together, I'm assuming.
Oh, absolutely. I'm one of the co-founders of the company. And we do kind of tag team a little bit on our investor relations, if you will.
Sure. So Marie, tell us a little bit about the company. How did it start? Where did you start?
Certainly. First of all, our company, what we are is we're a smartphone-based corporate phone system. So you know how everyone has desk phones and what have you. It sounds, I suppose, a little bit dull, but the fact that it's about a $60 billion and growing market is exciting. So that's what we focus on. And we're different. We are European, by the way, to answer your question.
Oh, you don't sound European.
I am American originally, but we've just moved the company back after 13 years in London.
Wow.
So being from the Europe, from way back when, the rise of the smartphone, where it kind of originally started in mobility, our real differentiation in what we do from a smartphone-based corporate phone system is we are mobile.
Okay.
Our competitors, or companies in our space, I guess you could say, are very fixed-oriented. They're very expensive hardware deployments to actually put them up, whereas for our company, we don't have any capital hardware expenditures to put up one of our systems. You just need your smartphone.
Wow.
And we use cellular networks existing and cloud computing. So it's highly disruptive to anything in our space. And frankly, we leverage an amazing R&D team originally out of Norway, the head of Telenor's IP unit from back in the day, to put this together. And I hail from a Deloitte consulting background. I did strategy work in mobile convergence and what have you. And we put the whole thing together based on customer demands from back in the day that, they don't want to spend $1,200 per user to install a desk phone. They want to use their lovely mobile phone.
So you were based in London before, and obviously with this, the mobile market on that side of the pond, so to speak, it seems leaps and bounds ahead for lots of reasons. Why bring the company to the States?
That's a very good point you make there. Historically, and I do stress that word, with Nokia and what have you, Europe was way ahead in mobility. They standardized earlier, so we had a single standard. But then along came Apple. And we owe, as everyone does, an enormous amount to Mr. Jobs. He created the concept of app stores and just made the whole smartphone idea just a common piece of your working environment. And RIM, to a certain extent, did so before then. So the United States has really leapfrogged. By the way, I've been saying for years, just wait. The Nokias of this world, the Ericssons, kind of the European companies never really were able to take this off quite the way that has happened in the United States. And then when you add the element of cloud computing, again, really hotbed in the US, when you put all these things together, we use these technologies to create just an incredibly cost-effective system. So we are the European invasion coming here to the United States and now disrupting these very hardware-intensive American companies.
Wow. So do you envision a day where the desk phones in the offices are no longer and everyone is using their cell phone for everything?
I think so. I mean, it's just economics. People just usually use them to, forward to mobile right now.
Yeah.
And what we do is, we're not religious. You can actually plug desk phones into LANs into our systems. But we really sell our system with a soft phone for the PC. So we really kind of advocate soft phones and mobile phones. It's just a cost thing. I mean, it costs a fraction of the price. We sell in a SaaS model, per user per month. Zero upfront costs for either our distribution partners to set us up or for the end user customer in buying this. And when you start adding desk phones, it just becomes very expensive.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit, since this was a business plan competition, you've got some experience under your belt, it seems. What are some pointers that you would give other startups, given that you're the winner? OnRelay is one with this. What are some key successes or best practices that you would suggest to include in your business plan?
Well, to include in the business plan, I think that there's a certain amount of fail early, fail cheap aspect. I think that a lot of people, I think in doing this, it's more than just, the printed word, if you will, on the business plan. There's a little bit of what have you put into it behind it. Have you had an early failure? Have you pivoted? Have you changed direction? Because everything isn't going to be exactly as planned. And that beautiful little hockey stick that you drew isn't exactly going to look like a hockey stick. There's going to be some false starts. What have you learned from that? And how do you understand and know the market? From our perspective, we've been in this market for so long. We really do know it, and we have scars. Wow. And I think it's the scars that are really important to bring forward onto your business plan and letting investors understand that.
Sure. Well, anything else that you want to add specifically about OnRelay for our viewers?
Well, we are raising a round of financing right now, so we're going out there and we're getting a bit more public on Caplinked as I speak, and materials will be coming out very shortly. And we're always looking for a few good women and men.
Excellent. And so where can we find you on the interwebs?
We are www.onrelay.com.
Okay.
And we'll be shortly putting up a lot of live video feed on our product and how it works and what have you. So love people to check it out, and we're even throwing up systems for very small companies. We do target larger companies between 50 and 1,000 end users, but we are putting up systems very cost effectively for a lot of small startups here in California.
Perfect. Well, keep us posted here on TechZulu. We would love to hear more about that in the future.
Thank you very much.
And everyone, please thank you to Marie Wold, co-founder of OnRelay and the Caplinked Business Plan Competition winner. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
See you.